What they needed to do is zoom in on her titties and then have the cartoons just go around the titties.
As a backdrop.
You guys know what it's like when you're like, I don't know, you get some boring job and then they make you watch a video explaining how to do something at work. And it's so boring.
Like how not to sexually harass somebody?
Not that, but like, you know, just here's the procedure to how to clean the film machine, blah, blah, blah. And you're just sitting there, you're like, God, what would make these tutorial videos more interesting?
They're just naked, explaining it.
Like hot chicks.
What you think?
Women, yeah, hot chicks.
You think that would get your attention?
For like tech?
I think that would get a lot of people's f***ing attention.
But yours personally?
This is exactly like what happened in that movie where Margot Robbie's in a bathtub explaining financial shit because
The Big Short?
yeah, The Big Short.
Yeah.
Like, I know this is going over your head, so why don't we get Margot Robbie over here in a bathtub explaining it? And you're
That's
like,
true.
oh shit.
But do you retain the information?
No. That was my point, was like...
No, but you'd be willing to watch it again until you retained it.
This is what
Okay,
along the lines of what you're saying, I agree, but I think they should just be average women. Or like not as attractive. The reason being is when they're hot, you're focused on her. But when they're just average or below average, you're kind of like, oh, cool, nudity. Wait, what are they saying? You know, you're less focused on them. It's like, remember,
So it gets your initial interest, but then...
That's your prerogative. I'm gonna go ahead and focus on the hot one.
because I'm assuming
When you're too hot, you just like...
Don't bring
I don't
my
care what you're
standards
saying.
down.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Like when you're too high, it's just I don't know what they're saying.
Yeah.
You're too hot.
Mine is just, how about an acronym? Doesn't have to be crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
Acronym works.
You just have 3 or 4 or 5 letters and then they just each stand for one step and then I'll remember it.
How about an acronym?
You're the guy in every room where like everyone wants the hot girl. You suggest that, and they're all like, "Bart, shut up!
Kick your fucking ass!
See, his negotiating
Can we get more
tactics are
homework?
so, you know.
Bart is the more homework guy.
You're that guy, dude."
Acronym, dude.
Teacher, you didn't give us homework. We're like, fucking shit. Shut up.
Maybe if it was all rhymes. That'll help. I like that.
Can we get more homework? And then like, what are you
So-
talking about? If you have one homework, it's, you know, crazy. But if you have 10 homework, it's the same problem.
So I'll show you guys an example of a very real tutorial video for a company. This is the real thing.
They produce it?
Tell me if this would work for you or if it's too distracting. Okay. Be honest too.
I hope we're gonna see nudity. That'd be dope.
We have to actually retain the information.
I do like the idea if it gets wrapped.
Yeah.
Oh, I look how you turned it around when she said turned around.
Whether you call them shutdowns, outages, or turnarounds, they'll all produce...
Dude, why is her titty so perfectly round?
Turnarounds are scheduled events where an entire process
Bra
unit of an
technology.
industrial plant is taken off stream for a scheduled period of time to perform maintenance, inspections, and testing. Once the plant is off stream, the downtime presents an opportunity.
What is this, a fucking power plant?
Debottlenecking, capital project improvements, revamps, and catalyst regeneration.
I don't care about those fucking buzzwords.
All right, you guys ready for the test?
Yep.
What was this about?
Titties.
It was about turnarounds.
It sounds like some power plant shit.
Nah, it's about titties.
Yeah.
What are the schedule?
About gray shirts. Gray top shirts.
About brunettes.
It was about titties and they're trying to distract us with words.
Probably. Those are probably.
That's what they're trying to
There's
do.
no acronyms in there.
Yeah, I think they're trying to like sell us girls with bangs look good.
Yeah, the bangs is
Yeah,
that's what it is.
I think what they were trying to show us is we have this new fabric that can handle huge loads and it will not rip during the whole presentation.
It's kind of stretchy.
But even the things that she was talking about, they're just fucking buzzwords and shit.
It's pretty
I
boring.
don't
It
know
just
about
goes-
buzzwords, but
Well,
yeah, they're big words that are in context to whatever they
Let's see if
are.
it changes.
To the word.
This make you want to carefully plan what repairs you would make so that you could spend only what you needed to spend and lose as little money as possible. during
Oh,
that
finance.
downtime. Now imagine that your car is making you millions of dollars every day. Well, maybe that's a bit of a stretch for one car, but it isn't a stretch when it comes to a refinery.
He's funny, dude.
When a refinery shuts down for repairs, maintenance, and compliance with regulations, there is no production. And that means the refinery is losing money at that time.
You guys are interested still?
I like the video.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You guys are
Actually.
paying attention pretty well.
Okay, now
The graphics help actually.
Yeah, well, I was close enough. It was not a power plant.
Can you send me that video?
I do think, especially in context to the last one or the last example, cartoons and graphics are way easier to
Yeah.
like register than like just big words and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck words.
What they needed to do
Yeah.
is zoom in on her titties and then have the cartoons just go around the titties.
As a backdrop.
You don't think it's sexier when they're not making a big deal out of it? You know, when it seems unintentional,
Mexican weather girls?
like that.
Yeah.
Mexican weather girls, wow.
It leaves up some magic.
It seems like, oh, I'm not supposed to be looking at this.
Yeah, for real.
But then if they're acknowledging it too much, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see what
Like if I'm watching this at work with my buddy, I'm like, Bart, you seeing the what do they call them? Sweater puppies? What do they call them?
Sweater puppy.
Some old timey shit.
Jugs.
Yeah, you see these jugs?
Fun bags.
Yeah, you see these fun bags over there, Bart?
I think that's the opposite of helping you.
That's at work.
seeing this, bud?
Holy, and I'm like, yeah, because we're in corporate America and we're just untying our ties, you know, like that.
It's too distracting.
Yeah, I think when there's a layer of sneakiness involved, it's very titillating. It's more titillating for boys.
Don't say that. Don't say titillating.
How do
I
you
had
think
to
this
throw it in
would
there.
feel to like? How do you think this would feel to a female employee of this work?
I didn't even know females work in a power plant.
I feel like at least this may or may not be sexist, but I feel like if female employees see that, at least a certain percentage of them will ask, "Oh, that's a cute top. Where'd she get it?"
Yeah. Or it might be like, what a
Where did she get it? You can't even get the answer.
Was that too sexist? No, that's too much.
But then, don't you think that they shouldn't say anything? Like they shouldn't feel weird about that because this. Wouldn't they?
Her titties are just big. If she had flat
Thank you.
titties
Yeah,
and
it's
she was
like-
wearing the same shit,
Should she?
it wouldn't be odd.
Should she be denied this job because of how she looks? What if she just really wanted this job?
Nope, she's good at
She's
that.
a great presenter.
She's good at that.
It's not her fault she has nice round tit. Like it's really round.
not her fault, yeah.
Yeah.
She's a
And she may actually work for EPCM.
What? Oh, the thing.
Like she may actually work for the company. Then they can't say anything.
And you know, she probably got hired for her brains.
I want to see the rest of the series. Is there one where the janitor, he's wearing gray sweats and he just has a big ass log on the side?
Oh, jeez.
They're like, dude, why is that full of a fucking 10-inch dick telling us where all the exits are?
I don't know which way to go. His arm's pointing this way, and his large penis is pointing that way.
So here's a funny thing. So this video just like kind of, and that company put this online, like on YouTube. That exact company.
So everyone could access it, yeah.
Yeah. If so, something that literally has nothing to do with what most people are looking for. This video has 6.8 million views.
And it's all from India.
Could be.
Dude, that company's revenue jumped up like crazy. Like, dude, our YouTube sector's going nuts, guys.
Our content. I think we're gonna go into content.
The top comment says, "Men of culture, it was an honor meeting you all again to learn about turnarounds."
I wonder if her Instagram profile blew up too.
Oh, if they found her?
There's gotta be a comment. What's her at?
It could be like, it could be sort of similar to what happened to, Milana Vaintrub.
Who's that?
So she was a comedian, still is, but like actress, comedian, and then she had booked the AT&T commercial.
Oh, yeah, AT&T girl, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she like blew up even crazier just as that sexy AT&T girl that they're clearly trying to suppress.
Yeah.
I hate that I'm gonna show you this, but
Why?
just look at this
Well, 'cause
side by
you'll
side.
See. You'll see. And this is all she gets comments on.
Yeah, this is like what usually the conversation.
Oh yeah, and then that was a meme.
Yeah, and she's like wildly popular. Even before that, she was really popular for having a really good comedy series on YouTube.
But then she's just known for her breasts.
Not that, but I mean, she's known for being really hot and like. But then it's kind of cool that in the AT&T commercial they try to make her look less hot, even though it's not working. It almost had the opposite effect, right? Because it's like they're trying to dissuade your attention from that.
And they're like, but you're like, I know what you really look like.
Yeah, but then if you know that someone's a smoke show, it's like, okay, yeah, it becomes more of a detective thing, and then all of a sudden you have a Reddit thing, and then it just blows up immensely. So,
Look, as long as the women who are quote unquote blessed with large jugs, as Nick would
I
say,
didn't say jugs. I would never say
Assets?
jugs.
assets. As long as, because I know sometimes the second we get into the serious conversation, it's like, well, sometimes it makes my back hurt or what. Okay, I get that, but
Suck it up, right?
Why'd you make your voice sound dumb?
if you feel blessed with them and you can use them to your advantage, I'm like, more power to you. You know.
But I get the back problem thing because my hip hurts sometimes.
All
You
right.
don't do good mornings,
No,
probably.
that was too much.
Why? Because you got a big dong?
Oh, thanks, man. I thought I was being too subtle.
I thought I was clear when I was insinuating.